Hello everybody and welcome to the guest view. Hope you're all doing well on this Saturday morning. The weekend is here, which means it's time to get out into pubs and have a bit of fun and just enjoy the weekend. It's been a very, very long week this week. I feel like it's just gone on forever. We've got quite a bit to get through this morning actually. So I'm really looking forward to showcasing a new pub for you, an old pub called the Old Mill in Berkhamsted. We've had one of our reviewers go out twice this week to give some really thorough and detailed feedback, which we're really grateful for. We're going to bring that to you shortly. We've got the £100 competition, to bring to you as well and reveal the winner of the August competition. We'll bring that to you live on the show as well. We will also be releasing the August pub availability as well, guys. Okay, so please feel free to get into the comments once this video is dropped onto the Facebook group and select your pubs for the month. If you can't make it, doesn't matter, don't worry. You're absolutely welcome to share it with friends, family, let people know that it's available. The more the merrier. They just need to join the Facebook group and they can gain access to the pubs. Okay, let's get straight into it. I want to bring to you, very first thing we're going to do is just bring to you a review of the Old Mill in Berkhamsted. I thought it was just a really excellent review from one of our reviewers that's been with us for quite some time, a lady called Hayley. Thank you, Hayley, for getting out last weekend and during the week. I think you had quite a good time. So you can see here the Old Mill pub in Berkhamsted. Really old looking building. It's been various businesses throughout the years. It used to be an Old Mill, and it was a pizzeria at one point. It's now been restored and reopened as a pub, which I think it has been in the past. The Morgan Pub Collective have got their hands on it and they've put their own spin on it. But just an absolutely gorgeous building, as you can see. Hayley went out there last weekend when the pub actually opened, so it was like one of their very first services, and gave us some feedback for the pub, and the review was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we can just see some images here on the screen of some of the food that Hayley had. So there was a pork belly roast, and I believe she had the ribeye of beef roast as well. Both dishes scored really well. She scored both roasts 9 out of 10, which I think for their first ever service is pretty impressive. She was really happy with the portion size, beef and really crispy potatoes as well. She got cabbage, carrots, parsnips, big Yorkshire pudding. There was a slight mix up over the cauliflower cheese, but I think they got that resolved. Overall, she got plenty of gravy. She was really happy with the meat. She got a gravy boat for the gravy in her roast, which is quite rare. You don't always get that in pubs. You generally have to ask quite often for more gravy. So that was quite nice to see. The food came out really hot, and her friend was really happy with the pork belly as well. So it went really well in terms of food. There was a couple of issues in relation to service that Hayley did mention, just with new members of staff not knowing if it was table service or if it was ordering at the bar, that kind of thing. But the management got on top of that really quickly by the sounds of things, and then provided some clarity for Hayley and her friends. So overall, it sounded like a really good visit last weekend for Hayley. She had some cocktails. They had a Cosmopolitan and an Espresso Martini. I think they scored at least an 8.5 out of 10. I think she wanted the Cosmopolitan to be a little bit stronger, but overall was very happy. She did have to wait a little bit of time for the cocktails to come out, but I think that's pretty normal, especially with cocktails during an opening service when they haven't done it before. So Hayley went last weekend and reviewed this pub, and overall she scored it 9 out of 10, which I think is fantastic. This pub is absolutely enormous. It's huge. It's got various outside spaces. I'm just going to play a video. She did capture some video content for us, Hayley, as well, which was definitely, we were grateful for, just showing us the inside of the pub, outside garden area, that kind of thing. I'm just trying to play it for you now. For some reason it's not working. Terrific. I will move on. That's a shame. But yeah, look, I mean, some gorgeous, gorgeous photos. Some really, really old traditional um, furniture has been put in. I really like this little photo. We've got the back bar here, full of just different craft beers. You've obviously got your ales at the front, as well as some lagers and ciders as well. But they've just really gone. They've really gone for it with the back bar beer options as well. I absolutely love the look of the lounge. I love the color scheme. I love the color of the wallpapers. The furniture looks lovely. The tables look lovely and new. The floor looks good. This is one of my favorite photos from the review. It just looks like you could be sitting in France or Italy somewhere. It just looks really, really old school out by the canal, and some really comfortable booth kind of seating there as well. So yeah, I just think this pub, from what I'm seeing, has so many different aspects to it, so many different elements. You can sit indoors in the lounge and the restaurant area, you know, particularly in the winter time when the weather isn't so good. Just have a really, really lovely kind of winter time, autumn time meal, roast dinner, pie, whatever it might be. They can do that really well. But when it comes to spring and summer and they get that garden terrace out, the pub just becomes a totally different beast. And it sounds like it's going to be one of the most popular and favourite pubs in Berkhamsted. So well done to those guys. I am going to award Hayley here with additional money to say thank you for the great photo and video content she provided for this review. Unfortunately, I've not been able to bring you the video content for some reason. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm still very new to this streaming malarkey, so apologies for that. But yeah, thank you, Hayley. You have won some extra cash for the content you've provided here. That's much appreciated. And we will move on. So, guys, what will I do next? I think what we'll discuss next, I will announce now who has won the £100 pub survey competition for the month of July. So we didn't have a huge amount of reviews, but we did get a few. So thank you for those people that did get out and about into pubs away from the Morgan Pub Collective pubs that are available through Mystery Dining. I can reveal the winner if I can just, if you can just bear with me while I play around with these slides a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're getting there. So, cool. Okay, right. So it is just loading. I'll just go ahead and announce who has won it. Well done to Tessa and her partner. Tessa went out to the Rising Sun in Epsom, which is a Morgan Pub Collective pub. But she pretty much did a really great review on the pub. Nice detail in the review. She went along for steak night during the midweek. Had a really, really good experience. One or two issues, but nothing major. There's a picture of her food. And yeah, well done, Tessa, for first and foremost, just completing the survey and getting involved in the £100 pub review. For anyone live on YouTube, for anyone watching on YouTube right now and who wants to get involved, please feel free to join the Facebook group. It's the Guest View -Pub Reviews. Once you've joined the group, you're eligible to take part in the £100 pub review competition, which we run alongside our Mystery Dining availability for various pubs. You can visit any pub anywhere in the UK at any time, and we pick out the winner based on the content and photos and videos of the review. Myself and my colleagues at the Guest View will decide who wins on a monthly basis. But yeah, £100 available to everyone that takes part in that competition. You can find all the links under the featured section of the Facebook group. It's all there for you. It can be a little bit of a pain just to click through, but once you're in, you're in. And yeah, congratulations, Tessa, for winning this month's competition. We will be in touch to make sure that you are reimbursed. And yeah, well done. Great. Okay, so let's move on. The last thing I want to do is, of course, release the August pub availability, everyone. Okay, so I think we've got 21 or 22 pubs to choose from, as always, this month. Ideally, we'd like to have these visits done and dusted by the 18th of August. So 2 weeks from tomorrow. So hopefully that gives everyone enough time. Please get into the comments of this video on the Facebook group. Book your pubs. As I say, if you can't make it by the 18th, try not to book it, because obviously it ends up just being cancelled and then redistributed to someone else. So only put your name in a hat if you think you're going to be able to make it. If you know anyone, family, friends, that kind of thing that might be interested, you're absolutely welcome to invite them to the Facebook group, get them involved, and the reimbursement is there for them as well, provided that they provide a good enough review. Okay, so that's the availability. That's the list, guys. Okay, we've got, as I said last month, we've got a couple of new pubs. So we've got the Old Mill in Berkhamsted. There's £30 available for visiting that pub. If you know anyone in Berkhamsted that wants to go and try a new pub that's just opened its doors, that seems to be pretty much at the top of its game since opening, then please feel free. And we've got the Wheatsheaf in Huntington as well, which is a new one to our collection of pubs as well. Otherwise, it's all the same usual suspects. And yeah, we will reply to your requests in the comments as soon as we possibly can. And I think that's it, everyone. If you've got any questions, if you want to get in the comments, just give us a shout. And yeah, thank you all very much for getting out in the month of July. It's been some really, really good reviews there. We're looking forward to August now and collecting more reviews. Please let people know about the £100 pub survey competition. We really, really think that will bring value to a lot of people that are already going to the pub. And if they can win £100 for their review, then that's a bonus. Well done, Hayley, for your review of the Old Mill in Berkhamsted. Absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous photos. Well done, Tessa, for winning last month's competition. And yeah, that's all from me, guys. Speak soon and all the best.